Now Tannehill. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak. Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations.
And it's a Titans touchdown from 6 yards away. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Tua. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's 2nd down. Here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. Connecting with Hill. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Now Tua. Flushed out right. This is caught by Waddle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 55 seconds left. 2nd down. Throwing Tua. Now Mostert. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Kid, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Sliding out of the pocket. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 2nd down and 3. This is Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's 1st down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's 2nd and 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of Jason Sanders. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to put an end to a wild Monday night. And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left. And that changes everything here in OT. So it's the Titans who will control the football first here in overtime as we're back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll start with a give to Henry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First throw in overtime for Tannehill. A check down here for Henry.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A nice little juke. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Henry bowling his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. All right, what can Tua do now with his drive in OT? A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Tannehill to throw. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. This to win it in overtime. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And it's off the left upright. Oh, my goodness. Heartache. It's no good. And we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now we're going to get a timeout with 5 seconds left here in overtime. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. From the right hash, this from 48. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, partner, that's a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? A chance to win it right here in the final moments of overtime. But as you described, kick not on the mark. And now, barring a miracle, we're probably looking at a tie game.
To the sideline and incomplete. One overtime. How about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12. Now it's Tannehill. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And in double overtime, this needs to be a good one. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
2 is throws taken in by Waddle. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa rolling to his right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 92 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. They complete it to Hill. 20 down the right sideline. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So it's a win for the Dolphins here, and it was a strong performance by Tua that helped lead the way.
Yeah, you have to be impressed with the way he ran the show, partner. He was in total control right from the get-go. Finished with over 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. I don't think he could have played a whole lot better than that.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.